What if the moon wasn't just a light in the sky, but a prison for something powerful enough to reshape entire worlds? When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker is not just another fantasy romance. It's an emotional storm wrapped in myth, mystery, and dangerous magic that slowly pulls you into a world where nothing is simple, not even love. At the heart of this story is a woman who has spent her life surviving in a world built on secrets. A world where power is controlled, truth is hidden, and even memories can feel like traps. She isn't chosen, she isn't safe, and she definitely isn't ready for what happens when ancient forces begin to wake. Because when the moon hatches, everything changes. This audiobook experience takes you deep into a richly built fantasy world filled with dragons, ancient bonds, shifting loyalties, and a romance that doesn't feel easy, it feels inevitable. The kind of connection that burns through fear, through trauma, through every rule that was meant to keep people apart. And that's what makes this story so addictive in audio form. You don't just hear the story, you feel it. The tension in every silence. The ache behind every confession. The slow unraveling of a world that was never as safe as it seemed. The narration brings intensity to every moment, making the emotional weight hit even harder than reading it on a page. If you love fantasy with dark edges, if you enjoy slow burn romance that builds pressure until it finally breaks, if you want a heroine who grows from surviving to reclaiming her power, this is the kind of audiobook that will stay with you long after it ends. Because When the Moon Hatched isn't just about saving a world, it's about breaking the lies that built it. And the moment you start listening, you'll realize this isn't a story you casually go through. It's a story you fall into. One chapter turns into 5. One listening session turns into late nights. And suddenly, you're not just following the story, you're living inside it. So if you're looking for your next unforgettable fantasy listen, this might be the one you didn't know you were waiting for. Tap the link in the description, start your free trial, and experience When the Moon Hatched the way it was meant to be heard, fully, emotionally, and without pause.